Hello everyone, Darren at Leviathan here, talking at you from the CME trading floor, um, and with what's going on for you this morning. Well, first of all, just have a quick look where the markets are. You can see S&P down a little bit, 0.42%, kind of like half, just under half of the gain that we had yesterday. Fixed income, however, not quite as healthy, giving back nearly all the gains that they made yesterday. 10-year trading around the figure, just off of the lows at 108.31 with a yield back up above 4.1, basically at 4.615 in the 10-year. East SOFA down at '08. Now, why that level is a little more significant is that we're now pricing in more than one hike, or the chance of more than one hike, which I don't know. There are still opportunities and trades to do in SOFA, short-term interest rate options, if that is something that comes to fruition. One of the trades I would like to have a quick look at, and just go through here. One I suggested yesterday, still the same thing applies. If we are going to have two hikes, you're looking at the DEES contract at least heading down to the 80, 95, 86, 87 area. That would be two hikes and done, or at least the implication of two hikes. What often happens is that you'll get, if that does come to fruition, that you'll get two hikes and then maybe even more pricing after that. But we're still in this mindset of changing. Like, is it really going to happen? Um, Mostly because at the end of the day, this is all linked to whatever happens in Iran, and that is a toss of a coin at the moment. And I'll talk about that in a minute. But anyway, downside trades for SOFA. We were talking about, this is the one these two here, the ones I liked. I actually preferred this one because I felt that it gave a little bit more downside room to the implication of oh, hang on. Anyway, sorry about that. This trade here, 95, 68 spot, 75, 95, 7 plus, 8 plus, O plus. Put Condor. This will cover you pretty much to in a large area. A move down, you want to see it in this time. You want to basically be here or have that in a couple of months' time. That way, you're gonna at least double your money on it. If you can get this in at 1.5 ticks, it has traded that area. Actually, lower than that. I came in and sold some of that earlier on this week. That is a trade to do. It's also surprisingly quite low in value compared to where an equidistant put Condor has been in the past. This chart here is a constant maturity look back. This does a comparison of every price of that same distance out Condor, same days to expiration. Our system is able to do that. So it gives you a better idea of where value is currently. And this particular Condor is priced pretty low, which means that you could see this thing go up in value even if nothing happens. And so, for many reasons, I think this one is a good one to buy, especially if you know, it's something that will come to fruition. Of course, if peace breaks out in the Middle East, then we'll all change again. But the way things seem to be panning out, especially in Europe, Europe seems to be more content with the fact that this is going to happen, while it feels that we're still in a bit of denial. You know, we also have a new Fed chair who is. It will be interesting to see what happens because there's going to have pressure on him from the administration to lower rates, whilst everybody else is saying we have to raise them. So that's just another little fly in the ointment that we need to look out for. As far as news goes, I'll just touch on that briefly. Basically, things were looking good, and then we had a statement come out from the Iranian Supreme Commander saying that they will not be giving up the. Can you get that for Ryan? They will not be giving up the enriched uranium, and so we will see. You know, it's on again, it's off again. Are they going to make a deal? Are we going to go ramp it up? Who knows? But that is obviously going to have a big dictate on what else is going on. Elsewhere in the markets, though, we did suggest a couple of NVIDIA trades for you. And as I keep saying, we do not like to look at very short-term trades. We're looking to capture a trend. And this is a really good example of it. So the trade that we looked at was here. It was this particular, where's it gone? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Hang on, that's the, oh, here we go, 55. There we go, we'll go vanilla. And it was any one of these flies. This was the fly that I liked, and it was the one that picked out, has the best ROI. If you can get in there, this includes costs, so anything around the 75-cent area. I think it's a great little punt for the upside. You've got a fair bit of time on it, and this is the thing. Any of you that were doing single day options, you just got your face ripped off because basically, although the numbers were good, the NVIDIA shares have absolutely done nothing. You can see here you're going to be coming in, trading around 220, so ever so slightly lower, going along the lines of that buy the rumor, sell the fact that I was talking about yesterday. This often happens. However, having said that, it's not off really that much. Like a couple of bucks is basically unchanged. And so any of you that took out punts for those single day options, yeah, sorry, you're out. And however, yeah, we like this. We like this upside trade. I like that fly. And the thing is, if you did this, you're still in the game and you haven't lost any money. It's still around, like, if you paid 75 cents, it's still around 65 cents now. And depending on where volatility comes in, it could even come up a little bit. But yeah, so that's it. It's about staying in the game. And looking at the chart here, you'll have it off a little bit. So you could quite easily see that trend be reinstated and upwards we go. And this would be a great trade to have on if that's the case. It's cheap, you have limited downside, and it'll keep you in the game all the way through to December. So I still like that trade, especially if you are bullish in NVIDIA. Anyway, that's all that's you're coming into today. We'll see if there's any further news out. And yeah, as I always say, better be lucky than be good. So best of luck to you all. Stay healthy, and we'll speak to you later on.